soaring the skies that had always been beyond his reach. He felt like a champion. His feet kicked the clouds, his arms were bound in the feathers of his father's labour, which a little while later would be ashes, vapour. Cumbersome limbs furnished with powerful things. He heard the wind speak every time he felt his wings beat. His father flew before him, and so the course was set. He said, don't fly by the waves, cause your wings will get wet. But don't fly so high that the sun melts the wax. He said, stay on my path, son, follow my tracks. Well, Icarus, enamoured by the feeling of flight, he just had to fly higher, get closer to the light. The sun was hot against him as he carried on ascending. He felt strength in him, increasing like the heat that was so tempting. Beneath him was the world he left behind in search of better things. But to achieve that freedom, he sacrificed everything. I told him, Icarus, come down from the sky, you're flying too high. Icarus, heed your father's word, this ain't your territory. No one even noticed as he splashed and hit the seabed. I wonder what he saw before he fell, and if he needed my help, would he have asked for it? Probably he wouldn't. Probably he thought he was invincible, he weren't. In principle, he burned, he smouldered in those myths, so that we who never flew before can learn from what he did. See, given the gift of flight, it was too easy to ignore the warnings of his father. How could he be truly responsible when really all he wants to do is soar above his station and become the sun's equal? But the sun can have no equal. Poor Icarus, that flicker in his eye, that distant picture in the sky, about to catch the light he saw. Oh, foolish young pride, silly man cub. How can you learn to fly if you ain't even learned to stand up? If he'd listened to his father, well then he never would have drowned. But the happiness he felt is one he never would have found. Gifts are dangerous when they are given and not earned. And a lesson really heard, well it's never a lesson learned. But by the time his father turned, the wax had completely burned. Feathers scattered on the waves and they just rolled on unconcerned. But for that small moment, before he fell into the sea, Icarus the headstrong had been completely free. Icarus, come down from the sky, you're flying too high. Icarus, heed your father's word, this ain't your territory. No one even noticed as he splashed and hit the seabed. And I wonder what he saw before he fell, and if he needed my help, would he have asked for it? Probably he wouldn't. Probably he thought he was invincible, he weren't. In principle, he burned, he smouldered in those myths, so that we who never flew before can learn from what he did.